Well, good morning. Thanks for stopping by. It's been an awesome morning this morning at Bethlehem. So I want to introduce you to one of what I would say is my best friends. He's also a drummer. We get to hang out fairly a lot here at Bethlehem, and we get to talk and have conversation. He's an all-around great dude, but I just thought I would get some other opinions, some other folks' voices on this whole thing that we get to do on Sunday morning. There seems to be a little grumbles in the musician world about Sunday's just another gig. It's just another thing where we get to play music. But I know Josh has some very impactful and powerful words. And so I'm just going to let him share those about how he feels about what he gets to do on a Sunday morning behind a drum set.
For me, yeah, it's definitely more than a gig, but it always kind of has been when it comes to drumming. I do consider it part of, it's like a job, but at the same time, it's like any job, especially as a Christian, you don't see it mainly as just a job. It's your ministry. It's where you go to minister to people, to reach out to people. And especially my experience playing a lot in churches is that it's just always been about ministry, and so I've just always seen it as that, whether you're paid or not paid or whatever. I guess it's the thing that they always ask you the question, what would you do if you were a millionaire and you didn't need to get paid for anything? Well, drumming would be that thing for me, and I'm just blessed to be able to do it as a living and as part of my living, and but it's just so much more than that.
Gosh, I know, like, he is, like, I agree 100% with what he's saying. It's a ministry that we get to do. But Josh, you've also said a couple things about, if you'd share with them just about what you said before about how you feel like when you play drums, you literally can break chains off people and addictions and sins. And so just give them a quick word about how you feel about that.
Right. I think it was probably Joel that gave me some not CDs, or just some links to some sermon series a long time ago, just about the power of just drums in itself. And like, I mean, if you look through history, like even in let's take like the ministry side out of it, just in history in general, when people go to war, when you come upon a tribe or something and you hear those drums, just like they're wearing it out on the drums, and just, that gets your heart pounding, that gets like something moving. And honestly, a lot of times I think it would strike fear in the heart of the enemy. I think that's why there's some instances where you see where the band would go before the army, because there's something about being on a battlefield where you can hear the army coming, more than just marching, but you hear these big drums just hammering away at it. Like, that can strike some fear. And I think that part of our job as a drummer, especially in the worship setting, is to strike fear in the heart of the enemy. And so I think that does that. That's how I see it every time that I'm just doing battle and taking that straight to the front lines, because people are coming in here with all kind of things on them, all kind of chains that they need to be broken and let go of and laid down. And so I feel like that's just a part of what it is, and to really help kind of lead the way in that, I guess you could say. So,
and awesomeness.
Okay.
Just straight awesomeness. Okay. I mean, to think about that, us getting to do, I mean, for some of us, we just think it's another seat. We go sit in and we play a gig and we pound on some drums with some sticks and bang on cymbals, but it is so much more to us. So we are super thankful for everything that we get to do. I'm super glad I get to call Josh a friend and we get to do this thing together. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the worship today. And remember, keep worshiping, and God bless.
I'll raise a tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy out, when brokenness